Welcome back, Guardians, to the Final Fantasy X HD Remaster. I'm Scott, and you're at the TheScottSpot channel. Alright, so here we are in the Summoner's Sanctum. We found Donna and Isaru, but Yuna is nowhere to be found. And Tidus finally found out that when Yuna completes her, or when any summoner completes their pilgrimage, the final aeon kills Sin, but then it kills them as well. That's why the Al Bhed have been so adamant about kidnapping the summoners, to keep them from sacrificing themselves. But Yuna's not here. I guess the Guado must have already gotten her. So let's move on. And what is this? Some kind of bridge? Airship dock? That's right, it's finally time for the airship. The airship Fahrenheit. Yeah, it's actually called Fahrenheit. I don't know why, but not that that's ever said in the game.
Odessa! Go, go, go!
3 minutes, Maft!
Reno! We reach 1 minute!
Where's Yuna?
Ajanuha hupon? Ajanuha Yemeja!
I said, where is she? Answer me! Answer me, damn you!
What'll you do when you find her, eh?
I didn't know anything about what a summoner is supposed to do. And I told her all those things without even knowing. I've got to tell her. I've got to tell her I'm sorry.
That's it? You're gonna tell her you're sorry. And then you just drag her to Zanarkand and make her fight Sheen, huh? You're all the same. Let the summoner die so we can live in peace!
No!
Ah, words! Show me action!
I'm telling you, she won't die!
Boy, don't forget those words. 'Cause if you do, I'm gonna make you regret it.
I won't. So you know where she is?
Course not! That's why we're gonna look! Using this airship!
Airship? Leitan, Neito Doku!
Marie! Even make it 1,000 years! Ujatia!
Yep, I actually like the design of this airship. The coloring's a little weird, but I can get past that. The flotation ring on the back is just really cool, plus the cloth.
Uy, it's Suchak.
Ah! Nick Pick! Pick! Echt! Elke treat!
Fredajo, Wicho. E-A-U-E.
Nobo meno. Re mi ri. Yoju Yoko. Asate Tekanae Kutamae.
What's going on?
We're gonna blow up our home.
How?
With one of the forbidden machina. They don't. Yuna! Nadine Dukit. Wat wundank. Frida kut ipwid makina. Ekto lipa piam daf. Wika?
Hey, look. Don't get so down. Boom! Like happy festival fireworks, yeah?
You can cram your happy festival, you big meanie!
Wow, Waka. Good job. Alright, I already like the remix of this track. Real quick, I should mention that the first party member you talk to here gets affection points. 4 if it's a guy, 2 if it's a girl. I will talk to Waka first. By the way, I always love that when Waka's like actively trying to cheer Riku up and he's still such a douche that he doesn't even know how.
Why didn't I just shut my big mouth?
Just Waka thinks. Alright, Lulu.
This is tough on all of us.
Yeah, indeed. What else?
This is
Anybody down here? Nope. By the way, I never even thought about it, but why did the Al-Bhed sing the Hymn of the Faith there? They're not religious, and I don't think the Hymn of the Faith has any other connotations other to it than religious. What about brother up here?
Make your supper!
He went from... He still looks like he's crying, but now he's angry. Flying is not really my forte. Keep flying, keep flying.
Make your supper!
I think somebody says this eventually, but this airship was actually excavated from the ocean at the beginning of the game when Tidus and Riku were on that dive mission. I thought that was cool.
I'm okay. I'm fine. Really.
Also, I'm not really sure it was worth blowing up their home unless they just didn't want the Al-Bhed or the Guado to get their Machina or something. I mean, unless they just wanted to kill all the monsters in Guado that were there.
I'm okay.
Which I mean, I guess it's worth it, but it seems like there weren't a whole lot left there. They got what they came for already. What about you, Sid?
Did you find out anything about Yuna?
I'm looking into it, okay? Don't worry, I'm using a sphere oscillifinder. If she's out there, we'll get her.
A sphere oscillifinder?
It's an ancient machina. I don't know how it works either, so don't ask me, okay?
And you still use it?
I don't even rightly know how this rig flies, either. Because of the Yevon taboo on Machina, we're running around in the dark here. Ain't it a rush, kiddos?
Wow. I'm glad they sort of know what they're doing. I wonder what that marking on the side of his head is. It's always been there, but it's more noticeable in this version due to the crisper graphics. Sid's model doesn't really look redone, but Brother's kind of looks like it's been touched up some. Probably since he plays, well, I won't say anything.
Careful what you touch. Ship's not as stable as she looks.
Oh well, good to know.
Careful what you touch.
Alright, and Orin is back here in the little hangar area.
Whether Yuna's safe or not, there's trouble brewing.
What makes you say that? You're so positive, Orin.
Whether Yuna's safe or not, there's trouble brewing.
I guess so. Alright, well let's keep exploring. Yeah, definitely. This is actually this remix of this version. The remaster of this music is actually a lot better. And hey, it's Kimahri.
Kimahri never forget the Albed sacrifice.
Aw, thanks, Kimahri.
Kimahri will use Machina if Machina can find Yuna.
I don't think Kimahri really cares about the Machina, honestly.
Kimahri never forget the...
Yeah, okay, so there's a sphere monitor right here, but there is no Fiend info on it, so it's basically if you just want to access tutorials while you're on the airship. Anyway, let's go in here. Alright, who is this? The Abed Sykes all escaped harm. We are ready to play again. Oh, that's good. I think this corridor here, little end of the ship, is where the Abed Sykes hang out. Guys, I want to talk about when you kidnapped Yuna. We need Blitz to cheer our people after the loss of home, you see. That's all you're thinking about right now is Blitzball? Forgive me for my actions in Luca. We wanted to protect the summoner, you see. Now you've asked for forgiveness, but I guess I understand why they did what they did. Those Guado, they will flee. They will feel my wrath in the Blitz sphere. That's how you're going to take it out on them? Since childhood, I have played only Blitz. It is true. Well, that's good to know. This guy needs to calm down. Now's the time to train. I guess Blitzball players would only care about Blitz. Alright, and there's also an Albed compilation sphere here if you wanted to use it. Not that I have any. A save file that would be good for that. Alright, let's head back in the other direction then. This is one end of the ship, and there's basically just a long corridor that extends all the way to the cabin. So, looks like Isaru, Maroda, and Passe made it okay. I guess Isaru's guardians got kidnapped with them.
Hey, I'm not looking forward to my brother dying when this is all over. If only there was some way of doing it without anyone dying.
Let's think of one.
Easier said than done. If we had all the time in the world, yeah, we'd think of something. And while we were thinking, Sin would kill us all. Spira doesn't have that time.
Mr. Positive. Everybody's so positive right now. He brings up a good point, though.
The Albed caught up to us in Besaid. They grabbed Passe, so we had to do what they said. We needed a break anyway. Passe was pretty tired. He should never have come on the pilgrimage, a little kid like that. Still, he does pretty good for his size. He's gonna be something someday.
If he shouldn't have come on the pilgrimage, why did you guys bring him with you? I guess you guys probably don't have your parents anymore, huh?
Hey, you know where this ship's headed?
We gotta find Yuna eventually.
Hey.
What about you, Isaru?
We owe our lives to the Albed. However, no matter how they beg, we cannot quit our pilgrimage.
Even though you'll die?
I've known since I was a child. My will is set. If I do not do it, someone else must, you understand.
I guess that's one way of putting it.
I'm amazed this thing can fly, truly. It must be sacrilege to think so highly of a Machina. I feel uneasy just riding it.
Sure it's not motion sickness?
Motion sickness? What infirmity is that?
Huh, I guess Titus knows some things that not everybody does. He should cling to that. It's like the one thing he knows about that no one else does.
As soon as we land, we continue the pilgrimage.
Alright.
As soon as we land...
I'm glad we managed to discourage you from that.
Let him rest.
Oh, I wanted to talk to him.
Let him sleep, man.
Let him...
Oh, okay. Alright, let's head this way then. Oh, it's Ren. You know what? I think this is probably going to be... Yeah, it's probably going to be a good stopping point for this episode. If I keep going down the hallway and talking to everybody that there is to talk to, we'll run over time. So yeah, let's just go back to the safe sphere here.
After rescuing Yuna, then what? You want to keep her safe, correct? Would you seek to stop her pilgrimage?
Of course! If she continues this fool pilgrimage, she will die. Sure as if you killed her yourself. No harebrained law or teaching could send my little niece to her death. When I save her, I'll make her give up being a summoner quicker than a desert melts ice.
Even against her will?
Better than a dog's death. And I'll take down anyone who don't agree.
You are the captain.
Good! Then it's settled.
Wow, something tells me that Orin is just going along with it for now, since Sid's the one in charge here, but I don't think he's going to agree with Sid when the time comes. Anyway, let's go ahead and save. If you guys liked what you saw, please click the subscribe button. Otherwise, follow me on, well, not otherwise, also follow me on Twitter at TheScottSpot if you haven't already. That's going to be it for this episode, guys. Next time we will explore the rest of the airship and deal with the consequences of what's been happening. So yeah, airship episode next. Thanks again, Scott Spotters.